Welcome to Project Reveal live stream, Halloween night. Tonight we've got an interactive investigation and the location what you've chosen is Hoober stand. Various reports of poltergeist activity has been reported here through other paranormal teams, Rotherham Ghost, ourselves, Red Ridge and South Yorkshire Paranormal. Today, this is the location. So we'll see what we can do. We're going to take a few base readings with the meters and stuff what we've got, and we'll report back to you with what we've received through the data. Right then, we've come back to Hoober stand again, and we are going to do a little walk around, but I want to tell you about what we have experienced here, what other teams have experienced here. Altogether, I know of roughly around 3 to 4 paranormal teams what have come. Me and my group, Project Reveal, Philip's group, Red Ridge, Kirsty's group, South Yorkshire Paranormal, and Richard's group, Rotherham Ghosts. There's some more teams what have been coming around the area. Not quite sure on their names, but you know. But they've reported strange mists, orbs, which you know could be anything from flies to dust to all like that. But what we have encountered here is we've heard strange noises. We've heard whistling sounds. Could be bats. I'm not quite sure because I know that there is bats in the area. We've also, strangely enough, we've had some poltergeist activity here, but it could have been someone from the team messing about on that night, which we don't know, which I hope it wasn't. Rotherham Ghost, now he's took a picture of one of these windows up top. Can you see that? Yeah. It took a picture of one of them finger windows here, and there's a shadow standing inside the window with a light on her. It's a strange photo, so I'd like to know more about that photo. If anyone else has got any figures in the window, then please send them. I know that we've got some figures in the window, but it could be us matrixing, because it is a natural sign for us to make patterns out of general day-to-day life. But I don't really know what's going to happen on the night. Hopefully it'll be down to you for to tell us what you see on the webcams. You might see orbs, you might see figures, you might see an apparition, who knows. But I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully we'll see what happens on night, and we'll just do a little walk around now with an electromagnetic field meter, and we'll see if there's any interactions for you so you can see yourself. Right then, we're just gonna do some base readings now. It's Lee, your host, behind camera, and the people who you're seeing now is Phil from Red Ridge and Lee from Project Reveal. So what are you two going to be doing then?
We're going to be sweeping area, any interference of EMF.
Right, so if there's some electrical interference a bit later on, we can obviously say that it won't there before if we don't get out now. So let's see if we can find out then, yeah? Let's see if there's environmental changes. Right, what you're seeing now is Lee and Phil, they're sweeping the area with K2 meters. And if they get a response from the K2 meter, they'll shout out. Yes, guys?
Yep, we will.
What you see now, they're checking wall, and that where Lee's standing now, that's a power cable. But is it giving off readings?
No, not at all.
So could that be because the power's not on, or would there be power constantly through it?
By looks of it, there's going to be no power running through it. If it did, it would have kicked off.
Right.
At least something.
Yep.
Yeah, use the base box down there, that would have been the strongest one. Don't really get anything there.
Have you got readings, lads?
No, not whatsoever.
So you can vouch that to say that if there's readings a bit later on, it won't there before. Yep.
Yep, there's definitely no EMF interactions.
Right, so that's your witness there for the public to say that there were no interference. Right then, we're on the walk around for checking for electromagnetic fields. We've found a spot where there's cables literally at top of us. So Phil, what's the reading?
We're getting no EMF fluctuations whatsoever under this cable, and I believe this is only interruption through live stream that we'll have, and there's no, if you can see camera, there's no fluctuations whatsoever under this cable.
Yep, so if there is a fluctuation, we could put it down to the cable still if it happens around it, but I don't see why it should at all, because it's giving off no reading now, so I don't see why it should give off a reading. Right then, we're in the woodland area of Hoober stand. We've walked around the complete area for environmental changes using K2, and that can report to so that there isn't one. So yet again, on the night, if we do get any environmental changes, we will try and pinpoint a location, but if we can't, then we'll leave it up to you for to decide. This area in the past has had dark arts being carried out. Sometimes you might get the odd binge drinker coming down here, cracking up a can, but hopefully on the night this won't happen. But I must stress that on the night, I don't know how it's going to go. It's your investigation, your say. You tell us what to do. So I can't tell you how the night's going to go. It's looking like you wanted to do an Ouija board as the final chapter of this investigation. So it's going to be interesting to see which one actually wins. I think there's seance, a Ouija board, Frank's box, table tipping, and I think that's it. So still vote on the night, and whichever wins we will do for you. Right, Hoober stand. It's a very dark place. People come for to scatter ashes on the floor. Like I said a bit ago, dark arts have been carried out. Phil, who's behind camera now, he's witnessed some dark art ritual, haven't you, where you've seen
Green candles.
Green candles. Were they actually burnt to the floor, or were they burnt onto a tree or rope?
It were etched at top so that wax could flow down. So it were definitely witchery.
Right then, we've just done base reading of Hoober stand top in the forest area. There were no K2 readings at all with environmental changes. The live stream is now about to commence. I must stress that I don't know how this investigation is going to go, as it's your investigation. Tell us what you want us to do, and we will try and do it for you with the time what we've got allocated. Yet again, thank you for watching, and see what we can find.